After the loss by the Steelers in the playoffs, which has seemed to be been common here, the Steelers did lose, um, and they are out of playoffs. And Mike Tomlin will be remaining as coach. See, and I talk about stability, right? Tomlin is probably the longest tenured coach, right? So let's look at it this way. I had a certain view on McCarthy. Now, if I'm looking at Tomlin now, just sitting back and shooting the breeze and thinking about Tomlin here. For let's say the last 10 to 15 years, if you're a Steeler fan, you've watched the Ravens draft well, and they're just killers in free agency. The Steelers, on the other hand, I don't know, outside looking in, they just seem to kind of, maybe would I say, nickel and dime their way through free agency and, have mediocre drafts. Maybe that's why the fans are clamoring for a change. So look, Tomlin's been there nearly 2 decades, and he doesn't have a single coach under his coaching tree, successful or not. That's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Hindsight, if you thought it was going to, turn around different this year around, you Steeler fans got tricked again. Tight ends running wild through the defense since 2016. Where did you think Buffalo was going to throw the ball after Pickens' fumble? I was watching the game, and after the fumble, I said, watch this. Tight end seam route down the middle for a touchdown. This is probably the issue with Tomlin, if I have to say an issue. I've never seen a defense that's tailored to their opponent. No new looks, no schemes, no changing it up. Nada. It's like they watch zero film. If you went back when Buffalo was 6-6 and look at what propelled them to their great finish, it has to be two things. They started running the ball more. Allen started using both his tight ends a lot. Less targets to Davis and Diggs, more multiple tight end sets. Buffalo's tight ends over the last 5 games of the season. Kincaid, 27 targets, 18 catches, 199 yards. Dawson Knox, he missed 2 games, 10 targets, 7 catches, 84 yards, a touchdown. Stephon Diggs only had 39 targets total. All others like Gabe Davis and Shakir were irrelevant. So 36 targets to tight ends and 39 to Diggs. Where did you possibly think that they were going to throw the ball? Now I'm just a guy and a computer, and and with a computer I know where the ball was going, especially since there's a huge neon sign hanging over Tomlin's defense saying throw to the tight end over the middle. Everyone knows it. Everyone attacks it, and Tomlin has no answer. There were 2 more tight end touchdowns, almost. Kincaid was wide open again, but Rowe just got his fingertip on that ball. Signed that guy, by the way, right? And then there was another solid play by Jack. But why is he running 30 yards covering Knox is a flawed design in and of itself. But that is the design of the Tampa 2. It's not like the middle linebacker was a weakness of this team. Same coach, same defense, zero planning, zero surprises, nothing. Still one of the worst game planners and game day managers there is. Again, you have experienced a playoff win in 4 of his 17 seasons. 4. Don't get started on keeping 3 timeouts in his pocket heading to halftime. Again, for the millionth time. Dare I say you might be stuck in a nightmare that has no situation. The excuses come and go, and everyone is expected to bow down to the ruler of the land of mediocrity. Maybe that's what it is, just mediocrity. His throne sits at the corner of One and Done Avenue and Debaca Road, a block away from the shrine of the non-losing season. I hope all is well.